Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Hello, grade 4 pupils. Welcome to today's lesson. We are still on the last part of air pollution. We began by defining the term air pollution. We gave examples of air pollutants like dust, smoke, and bad smell. Dust from earthen floors or the soil. We also have bad smell, that is from toilets and rotting dump sites, and also smoke from cigarette smoking, smoke from vehicle exhaust pipes, and smoke from burning charcoal or firewood. We also looked at effects of air pollution, that is, it causes breathing problems. Air pollution also causes irritation or itching of the eyes. Air pollution, we also say that it causes, air pollution also causes invisibility, that is, you are not able to see properly. And lastly, we say that air pollution causes a bad or a poor growth of plants. Those are effects of air pollution on living things. Now, today we are looking at ways of reducing air pollution. These are ways in which we can prevent or we can make sure that we live in unclean air. How can we ensure that we are living in unclean air? How can we ensure that the air around us is clean or fresh, or is clean or fresh air? Because we said that air or polluted air will cause irritation of the eyes, and it will also cause itching and bad difficulty when breathing. You'll not be able to breathe properly when you are living in a polluted air. Polluted air is air that is unclean for human use. First way, or one way of reducing air pollution, is by proper disposal of waste. Waste, this can be waste from the kitchen or even waste, those are food remains. How will you be able to dispose this? Because we said one cause of air pollution is rotting dump site. So, when once you've collected waste from the kitchen, you should dispose them properly in a pit, in a compost pit, and make sure that that place is very clean. You can also dispose waste, that is human feces, very well, not just disposing them on the forest or around in the house anyhow. You should dispose that waste in pit latrine. Make good use of the pit latrines. And once you go to the pit latrine, remember we say that the air around the pit latrine, in a pit latrine that is dirty or that is unclean, the air there will not be safe, will not be good, it will be polluted air. So make sure that once you visit that place, you dispose your waste properly inside the hole. And once you do that, make sure if it is a toilet, make sure you flush the toilet with clean water. Another way of ensuring that we are living in clean air, we reduce air pollution, is by ventilation. Ventilation means ensuring a proper flow of clean air. That is ventilation. How do you do this? For example, when you are in a house, make sure that the doors are open. The doors and the windows are open. Opening doors and windows. That is a way of ensuring proper ventilation. Ventilation means free flow of clean air and fresh air. For example, when you are in a room, don't just close all the doors and the windows and you are just inside the room, or maybe in the kitchen. Don't just close all the doors and the windows. For you to ensure that you are reducing air pollution in that room, make sure that you open the doors, make sure that the windows are open. That will enable free circulation of air in that room. Or even in the classroom. When you are inside the classroom, make sure that the windows are opened and even the door is opened. Another way of ensuring we are living in an environment that has clean air, another way of reducing air pollution is cleaning the pit latrines. Once you visit the pit latrines, make sure that you clean them well, especially by sprinkling ash. Ash will help to reduce bad smell. Ash will help to reduce bad smell. When you are cleaning the toilet, make sure first you sprinkle, and it will also help to reduce the moisture in that area. That is, if the floor of the latrine has a lot of urine or has a lot of water, once you sprinkle ash will help to reduce bad smell in that pit latrine. It will also be able to prevent dust from flowing. That is by making sure that you sprinkle water. That is another way of reducing air pollution. Sprinkling water, especially when you are mopping or when you are sweeping the floor. Make sure that you sprinkle water. Sprinkling water will prevent dust. From blowing. Just make sure that as you clean the room or the floor, you sprinkle some water on the floor. That will be able to prevent dust from blowing. And then you will be able to ensure that you are living in a clean air. You are breathing in clean air. You are breathing in air that is polluted. Let us make sure that we live in clean air by observing these 4 things. Ensure that you dispose your waste properly. Ensure that you live in a room that is well ventilated, meaning it has the doors and the windows have been opened. Ventilation will enable flow of fresh air inside the room. Make sure that as you clean the pit latrines, ensure that you sprinkle ash on the floor. And lastly, sprinkle water on the floor when you are mopping or when you are cleaning or when you are sweeping to prevent dust from blowing. Thank you very much and God bless you.